it seems like Pawn's one step ahead of the meta, at least at this point.
clearlove, though, started up the Dragon. 2 points to consume already. Now koroi and Pawn will rotate in to help him out with his one. You can see the shield there from Lux. Going to help clearlove up, and he's pretty tanky on this Yeti. Smite's available as well, and that'll be a very early Dragon done by EDG.
Yeah, the mid-game comp is really playing smartly here. They've already picked up the first objective, Dreams, and taking advantage of their mid-game spike.
Deft could be in trouble, though. Lovecd and Looper getting aggressive. Corki very low. The hook does land just at the edge, but that's a good stun onto Looper. He doesn't have ulti yet. Actually, Deft low, but there will be the kill coming out for Thresh. Looper now running out of the way, but he's running and stunning as he moves back here. Lovecd trying to keep meiko off as well, and Leona really wants to kill this Kennen, but Looper, that's a good stun, needs the play, does follow up. Can he get it with the Eclipse? Will do so, and now the supports are going to have a battle. No one in sight, but Dade might be rotating through a good hook to buy a little bit more time. No mana left on either these two as well. Dade's going to get landed in. Meiko nowhere to go. Will look to go down here, and Dade's going to get himself a kill.
Lovecd, the much maligned bot lane of M3, came up really big there. It was very smart play from the Thresh.
Dream actually going to aggro the Dragon, and we'll start it up here. So bit of a misrotation potentially by EDG. They had the timer after the first one, but M3 might get themselves the first Dragon. A very nice clipper. So we'll see Dream going to kind of solo it a little here. Has to be a bit careful on Lee Sin, but he does have the Warrior in chance. Doing quite a lot of damage actually to this Dragon. The tower went down in the bot as Candy was able to just get that done, and Dream's going to pick up the Dragon basically for free. Pawn going to get gripped in the mid there as well. There's actually very low. Pawn gets the first kill onto LeBlanc, and now Lovecd is in a whole host of trouble. Teleport coming onto the Lantern, but on the binding goes wide for the first time in the match. Now Looper going to dive in with the ulti, popping there, the slicing Maelstrom, trying to stun them up. Pawn gets stunned at the very end. He's got no mana left, but clearlove going to get that next kill. Dream's going to come in, kick Lux in the face for the next kill. Now Lovecd could be in trouble, and as the dust settles, a 3-for-1 trade all across the map.
Yeah, massive trade there for EDG. They did lose the Dragon during that rotation, but they'll be happy with the exit kills right there. I'm right here, but we're going to actually see the fight continue.
Yeah, Pawn's in trouble. There's fighting everywhere. Lux trying to get away, but can't, and Dade gets that next kill. Koroi now chasing in. He's actually, Lee Sin will follow in with the Q. The slow coming in, a good kick moving in, but it's not quite enough. Dream going to get low there to Deft, and does go down to koroi. Actually, the ult will just miss there for meiko as well, but a good boomerang for koroi to slow on too. Now Lovecd going to get snowballed up, and there's nowhere for him to go, and meiko going to get that next kill. So another trade here, 2-for-1 now, EDG. I mean, actually we have a fight. Koroi going to bounce off with the Mega Gnar now. Can he use the ulti? Good kick forward, but that's going to get two people not into the wall, but koroi fighting 1v4, gets one kill, and actually that's not a bad trade given the situation.
And this is EDG's chance to group and take objectives. It might start now.
Dream does get ulted up there as well. The snowballs and the damage comes in, and meiko going to clean up that kill, and that should give EDG a pretty difficult to contest Dragon for M3. Koroi not even wandering down, does not quite have his teleport up yet, and the hook does land onto the Dragon actually, but Dragon will stay in his pit for now, and EDG are going to work on it, Pawn around the side as well, but M3 may be looking for a steal.
It's so easy to make smart map movements when you have complete vision of one side of the jungle.
Dade just got wrecked there. Beautiful binding plus the E there from Leona and the Dragon for EDG.
It might be the Infinity Edge if he really starts getting going in terms of kills.
Lovecd is going to get caught out as well. Good damage coming in, but meiko now a little low. The rest of M3 with that Looper trying to find the stuns. Koroi now tallied in as well, and Deft is doing good damage. That's a great double stun. Actually, Looper getting better towards the side as well. Candy will dive in there out onto Deft. Dade is low and looking to go down. clearlove going to get that kill onto Looper. Dade low, still alive, but Candy gets caught by a binding ulti there from clearlove. Does get the kill into meiko, but Pawn picks up Candy. 3-1 EDG.
The positioning difference between the two teams was massive right there. Actually, Candy had to rocket jump into the fight just to be able to do any damage. He was not in position to contest. Eventually leaves with just a Leona kill to his name. 4 deaths from M3. They might even think about Baron here.
Yeah, Baron is the caller, and EDG just making clear call after clear call. They know exactly where they want to be and what they want to. Right now, a very early Baron is going to get looked at here with the Nunu with quite a few points in the consume, I have to imagine. This is just going to be an easy Edward Gaming Baron.
It should absolutely be a free Baron right here. 3 points in consume, so able to really secure down from about 1200 health with that smite.
For them as well as Looper actually might have found, oh, good steal there on the Krog. Looper will be denied, but Randy one's done for that. Now Locket's been finished there for clearlove as well. Pawn's also done. He just snipes off the Lee Sin, getting picked off there by a snowball and a light binding, and that's a Rabadon's death cap. Luck's done now.
Yeah, you're seeing the death cap damage come through from Pawn. Massive burst coming down when he hits all his abilities right there.
Has a lot of spare gold on support Leona.
Obviously a lot of support scalings on Leona. Makes sense to pick up those resists and able to get that Glacial Shroud. Definitely overfarmed for Leona support at this point in the game. Third Dragon comes in, the rotations are that much easier.
And you know what? Pawn won't mind too much. His ult's going to be back in about 30 seconds now or so. He can just be very frugal. That Lovecd though will get caught up. Deft gets that first kill on meiko again, sniping with Leona. Dream, that's the way you want to be. He does flash the ulti though, and it'll be safe for now, but EDG with a free pick and a push down some turrets. Dade could also be in trouble as well. Deft diving out under the turret will go to safety. And a bit reckless there for EDG, but Candy, oh, that's bad. Don't need a binding. Did do so. Gets chunked to about 60% health. And M3, the defense does come through, but it's a bit of a struggle. Looper now in trouble as well. Nowhere for him to go. clearlove uses the ulti, and koroi gets the kill.
There's just no easy escape routes for M3 because everything is watered on their side of the jump.
Have to do from this point is just break one of these inhib turrets down.
And after that laning phase, I mean, Dade just hasn't been able to do anything on this LeBlanc. Still has the pick power, but has never been able to get the smart picks. And every time this AoE comes down, we see another person falling down here. The Lux AoE is wrecking the M3 comp.
That's so much damage there, and every pick EDG get converts so easily from Pawn's Luck. And the burst coming from Corki as well. There's the tier 2 down now as well. And Lovecd didn't stand a chance after getting tagged by the light binding. No. You're going to look around, maybe try and find a pick. Looper pushing again. Does have his teleport and his flash, but Deft and clearlove going to rotate in. Blood Bowl's going to make this pretty hard for Looper to get away, and he's just going to get chunked out there. clearlove gets a very easy kill for himself.
I mean, Blood Boil into the smite right there is about an 80% movement speed reduction, so not going anywhere. And the fight's continuing across the map.
Yeah, either land by meiko, but a bit of a misfire on the ulti, so good flash out there from, I think it was Dream to make sure he stayed safe there, but clearlove going to chase in with the snowball. meiko going to flash E in, fuck out onto Candy, who does rocket jump out, but Dream is going to eat all of the damage, and Deft takes him out. The box pop from Lovecd to try and zone them out, but meiko still running in there on that Leona. Lovecd is going to be forced to flash now as well, and EDG just chasing M3 down now.
Absolutely haranguing them out this topside jungle. What does that open up but their second Baron buff right there? Expect the Baron to be started right here. Still only the 3 points in the consume from clearlove, but so much damage coming out from Deft. The hyper will help from koroi, but it looks like the contest is coming from M3.
clearlove using his ulti, so EDG are committing pretty hard to this Baron. Pawn just gonna eat Dade and wipe him off the map with the ulti, and another light binding lands. Every time it seems he just gets the kill, and that should give the Baron over to Edward Gaming. I like their farm as best they can. EDG being very patient again. Fourth dragon up soon, so maybe they'll just force M3 back and try and take that and make sure they, finish the game in very comfortable manner. Deft going aggressive there. Pawn going in, actually just kills Looper with the ulti. Candy goes down as well as Deft flashes in, and that might just be the game here for EDG.
Yeah, the flash in might confirm the complete misery that has been this game for M3 right here. EDG and clearlove, especially on this Nunu, they play predictably, but look at the power they have.
Koro's gone in, that's the first. Next kill, sorry, onto Lovecd. Dream could be in trouble, does get snowballed. No kick left for Lissandra, so a double does come out for Deft, and now Dade looking to solo defend. He dives in for the damage, just gets eaten, and meiko confirms the last kill for EDG. The base is broken now by EDG. First inhib's going to go down, and that might just be the game.
And while it may not be a pure support, the Deft comp, their 2 carries do so much damage, and they have 3 tanky members, especially this Leona with so many extra tanky items, can tank the turret with reckless abandon, and the damage from the backside, the artillery coming out from Corki and Lux is immeasurable.
Yeah, and there's another kill. Candy goes down to Pawn's Lux again. 7-2-9 on that champion. And we talked about it, the highlighted matchup here. That game 1 was all Pawn, Papa Smith.